now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Chargers and quarterback Justin Herbert have agreed to terms on an extension. NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Mike Garafolo report it's a 5-year extension that's worth $262.5 million. The 25-year-old is now the highest paid quarterback in the NFL by average salary. The Cowboys and Trayvon Diggs have agreed to terms on a 5-year extension. Rappaport and Tom Pelissero report the deal is worth $97 million. Pelissero adds the max value is $104 million with incentives. Ian and Tom also reporting Saquon Barkley has signed a 1-year deal worth $11 million with a $2 million signing bonus. NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo adds that no provision in the contract prevents the Giants from franchise tagging Barkley again next year. And 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy has been cleared to practice after undergoing elbow surgery this offseason. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
You don't plan for a computer virus. You don't plan to lose files. You don't plan to knock your laptop off the counter. And you don't plan for your PC to crash or your screen to freeze. But Staples has a plan. A plan for unlimited virus protection. A plan for help when you need it 24/7. Staples Total Support Plans are your tech plans for the unplanned, starting as low as $199.99. And although you didn't plan for this, right now at Staples you can also get $250 off select computers. N729 in-store only. See associate for details.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, we're here, okay? Yeah, look on the bright side. We're here. We made it through another day. Let's see if we can make it through this one. It is a Wednesday, 26th the day of July, 2023. And coming up, we've got to look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news, weather, all sorts of good stuff heading your way. So keep it tuned. And if you are not aware, our morning news like this, it's available on YouTube. Yeah, we're recording right now. Even though I have a face made for radio, we do record our morning news now for YouTube, and it'll be posted up on our YouTube channel a little bit later today, so you can let your friends and neighbors know that you can follow us on YouTube with the morning news. When you're traveling, hey, bounce onto YouTube, subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel. It's free. Yeah, not many things that are free these days. Well, let's see. In 1775, the Second Continental Congress of the United States established the postal system. Yes, and we salute the hard-working postal employees. Yeah, out there, the ones you see on the street delivering mail in 115-degree scorching temperatures. Yeah, well, at least they don't have to worry about, the snow. So two of my brothers-in-law worked for the Postal Service. One was a letter carrier, and the other in administration. So we salute our postal employees. Well, what's going on these days? Oh, actor and comedian Pete Davidson will put in 50 hours of community service, plus attend 12 hours of traffic school for crashing his Mercedes into a house in Beverly Hills. No jail time, but Pete will have to perform community service. And the way I look at it, anything that takes up Pete Davidson's time and keeps him off TV is good news to me. I still wonder, what about Pete Davidson, other than his looks, is funny? And I'm trying to remember at what point Snoop Dogg became mainstream. Oh, well. Anyway, I love the commercials, the TV commercials with Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Guess which one of them is the convicted felon? Birthdays today, actor Robert Colbert is 92. Singer Darlene Love, 82. Brenton Wood, 82. Singer Mick Jagger is 80, we think. Actor Helen Mirren, 78. Drummer Roger Taylor of Queen, 74. Actress Susan George, 73. Actor Nana Visitor is 66. Singer Gary Sharon of Van Halen, 62. Actor Sandra Bullock, 59. Actor Jeremy Piven, 58. Actor Jason Statham, 56. Actor Cress Williams, 53. Actor Kate Beckinsale is 50. Actor Gary Owen is 50. Actor Eve Miles, 45. Actor Juliet Rylance, 44. Actor Monica Raymond is 37. Actor Francia Reyesa, 35. And actor Bianca Santos is 33. Local birthdays. We got them coming up. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Jenny Golden, Aida Orozco, Christian Rivera, Mario Carrillo, Norma Mendoza, Bertha Romero, Javier Medrano, Simon Derma, Audra Magana, Monica Perez, Daniel Bojorquez, Catherine Mendoza, Marisol Rivas, Moises Gutierrez, America Reyes, Jose Domingo Navarro, Adolfo Hernandez, Alex Briones, Anita Ramos, Becky Limon, Janet Lamphere, Jane Bisi, Armando Padilla Pacheco, Jesse Llanes, Sergio Leones, and Victoria Smith. Happy birthday from KXO. And we mentioned, of course, that Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Mick Jagger, 80 today. Mick, one of the founding members of the Stones. But hey, to be clear here, the founder of the Rolling Stones, no Stonehenge, okay? Yeah, I just needed to make that clear. How about a dad joke before we go? Yes. Okay, did you know corduroy pillows are in style? Did you know corduroy pillows are in style? They're making headlines. Okay. We've got to look at World in California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. We have developing news from courtrooms on opposite sides of the Atlantic. As we wait to hear from the president's son, Hunter Biden, we go to London, where Oscar winner Kevin Spacey has just been acquitted of using his star status to abuse men. Correspondent Elaine Cobb is at the foreign desk.
The jury cleared the actor of all 9 charges of sexual assault. The offenses had allegedly taken place between 2004 and 2013 when Spacey was living mainly in Britain. In court, the prosecutor called him a sexual bully.
Here in the U.S., Hunter Biden entered a federal courtroom in Wilmington, Delaware this hour to plead guilty to 2 misdemeanor tax charges and admit to possessing a gun when he was a drug user. As for the outcome, former senior Justice Department official Tom Dupree.
This judge has wide discretion. She has to satisfy herself that accepting this plea agreement is in the best interest of the United States.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Striking actors move their picket lines to New York City with a big rally in Times Square Tuesday. Actress Christine Baranski, who starred in The Good Wife and The Good Fight, saying it's the thousands of not famous actors who need what the union is fighting for.
On both shows, I considered these actors my colleagues and part of our creative family. Their contribution to the series' success was indispensable.
Actors have been on strike for a couple of weeks. Writers have been out since May. We're getting more information about what sparked a fast-moving wildfire at San Diego's Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. It happened during a training exercise.
There was a detonation. The rest is under investigation. There was something through the detonation that ended up causing the fire. Thought it was going to be something small, and then all of a sudden, the literal wildfire.
First Lieutenant Jacoby Hawkins saying it took crews 3 hours to put it out. Last night's Mega Millions lottery jackpot, $820 million. No grand prize winners again. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention. Like telling you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond repair. See, we didn't have to use crash or siren sounds after all. Speeding catches up with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Wendy's is open till midnight or later, so you can give in to the craving and go night mode. Now all of your favorite menu items just got their bedtime extended. You can get what you want even later, like the Baconator with 6 strips of bacon, or the perfect fries and frosty duo. If you're up later, then so are we. So go ahead and pull through the drive-thru. When the craving hits, go night mode at Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. All right, see ya later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Well, the National Weather Service has extended the excessive heat warning through Friday. The subtropical high will continue to remain over the desert southwest through the remainder of the week, allowing near-record temperatures to continue. However, there are indications that an area of low pressure will migrate northward from Mexico this weekend, along with cooler temperatures and an increased chance of showers and thunderstorms. There's also the potential for some winds affecting Imperial County and eastern San Diego County. National Weather Service warns there's a 10 to 20% chance of isolated thunderstorms Saturday through the weekend in the valley. Well, Brawley Park will be closed today for a training burn. Pat Williams Park is the site for a brush fire training session from 7 a.m. till 1 p.m. today. Public access to the park will be limited to fire, law enforcement, and cooperating agencies during the training. There will be smoke visible as firefighters train, and law enforcement and public service agencies are aware. You don't have to report it. Well, a man was sentenced to 41 months in prison for repeatedly installing specialized skimming devices throughout Southern California. Haikaz Mansourian, 34, from Granada Hills, California, admitted in a plea agreement that he broke into dozens of gas pumps to install skimmers, customized electronic devices that steal credit and debit card information. Mansourian admitted that the conspiracy he participated in stole over $1 million while he was involved. According to court documents, law enforcement agencies recovered 54 skimming devices from different Southern California gas stations visited by Mansourian. Authorities say that at least 8 individuals participated in that crime. KXO News Time, 7:43. El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Now, before you head out on a summer road trip, head into Quick Lane, ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter. Rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are. Well, the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will meet today. That meeting was rescheduled from July 18th. The meeting in the Condon Auditorium begins at 1 p.m. There's only one item on the action agenda. The board will be asked to approve the revised equitable distribution plan. The board will hear several reports before going into closed session. And an El Centro resident reported her car stolen Monday morning, the white Kia Optima, taken sometime overnight from an apartment complex parking lot in the 800 block of Park Avenue. That's it for page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your San Diego County Ford dealers during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your San Diego County Ford dealers. And right now, get 1.9% APR limited term financing on a 2023 Ford F-150 truck. Hurry in and test drive one today. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% APR financing for 36 months at $2,860 per month per $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 9/4/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. And it's page 2 of the local news and weather, all served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill on Highway 86 in Imperial. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, specializing in sushi rolls, 50 different varieties of sushi rolls. That would be one for every state. Yeah, see if you can enjoy a sushi roll for every state that you have visited. Well, COVID is still with us. The Imperial County Public Health Department released new numbers on COVID-19 in the Valley. The Tuesday update shows that the number of active cases of the coronavirus remains about the same. Last week, there were 27 in Thursday's report. Yesterday's report shows 25 active cases. The number of deaths attributed to the disease remains at 985. Learn how to turn your idea into a business. Womanhaven, along with the Small Business Development Center, will present a workshop today. The workshop titled Turning Your Business Idea into a Reality. It begins at 10 a.m. It'll be held at the Womanhaven Thrift Store on Main Street in El Centro. Presentations will include information on how to start and grow a business, as well as necessary tools and resources to turn your business idea into a reality. And officers of the Mexicali Police Department rescued 17 migrants who were abandoned before crossing the border. The 13 men and 4 women, were found Saturday morning in a truck disguised to look like a U.S. Border Patrol vehicle. The truck west of Mexicali near the international border. The pickup was apparently abandoned by the smuggler. The 17 left behind in heat that was in the 115-degree range. Smugglers have used cloned vehicles in the past, including vehicles to look like an IID truck, Border Patrol vehicles, and construction company vehicles as well. And it's Empty the Shelters underway. The Humane Society is celebrating July with Empty the Shelters. Bissell Pet Foundation is taking care of Adoption fees through the Humane Society of Imperial County, those fees reduced to $25 for the remainder of the month. You can check the shelter pets available for adoption on the Humane Society website. You can also view the shelter's adoption requirements and benefits and check out your forever pet. Coming up, we've got weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at Kxo Sushi, including for the kids. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4444 for your takeout.
The National Weather Service says the subtropical high will continue to remain unseasonably strong over the desert Southwest through the remainder of the week, allowing near record to record high temperatures to continue. An excessive heat warning and heat advisories continue across south central Arizona and southeast California through Friday. Isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible daily. Models are still in agreement that an area of low pressure will migrate northward out of Mexico this weekend, bringing an increased chance of showers and thunderstorms and cooler temperatures to our region. 115 the high in the valley yesterday, 88 the overnight low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 117. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 90. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Those winds become south-southeast after midnight. Thursday will be sunny and hot with a high near 115. Southeast wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, then turning out of the southwest later in the morning. 94 degrees, 25% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast 3 to 5 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials and the dinner menu that features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the very best care. Major League Baseball action last night. The Angels outlasted the Tigers 7-6 in 10 innings. Philadelphia nipped Baltimore 4-3. Washington edged Colorado 6-5. Tampa Bay topped Miami 4-1. The Mets beat up on the Yankees 9-3. Cleveland clobbered Kansas City 5-1. Boston beat up on Atlanta 7-1. Seattle over Minnesota 9-7. Houston edged Texas 4-3. It was the Cubs over the White Sox 7-3. Cincinnati nipped Milwaukee 4-3. Arizona topped the St. Louis Cardinals, not the St. Louis Browns. St. Louis Browns are now the Baltimore Orioles. Anyway, the Diamondbacks beat the Cardinals 3-1. The Dodgers edged Toronto 8-7 in 10 innings. San Francisco nipped Oakland 2-1. And San Diego powered up, beat Pittsburgh 5-1. Kike Hernandez is back with the Dodgers, and the Dodgers completed a 3-player trade with the Red Sox to acquire Hernandez. Dodgers send right-handers Nick Robertson and Justin Hagenman on to Boston.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And taking a look at NFL action, the Chargers and quarterback Justin Herbert have agreed to terms on a 5-year, $262.5 million contract extension. The deal comes a day before the Chargers open training camp and keeps Herbert, 25, under contract to the Chargers through the 2029 season. So, what's going on at the Women's World Cup? The U.S. and Netherlands in a rematch of a 2019 World Cup final. And that's coming up. Meanwhile, Spain versus Zambia. Spain skated to a 5-0 victory there. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. It's financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. For Wall Street, mixed right now, kind of in pause mode, starting the day lower ahead of key rate decisions from the Federal Reserve. Markets are waiting for the latest housing data as well, which could show that U.S. home builders continue to beat expectations amid tight existing inventory for would-be home buyers. And what else is happening? UPS and the Teamsters have reached a labor deal, potentially avoiding a crippling strike. A labor stoppage could have started as soon as next week and crippled U.S. supply chains and been a multi-billion-dollar hit to the U.S. economy. The deal comes as the American labor movement has grown increasingly energized and empowered. The pandemic sent lower and middle-class U.S. workers' pay surging for the first time in decades, but contract workers missed out on much of those gains. That's why unionized actors, writers, nurses, and teachers have recently gone on strike, and UPS workers and auto workers have threatened the walkouts. Pacific West Bank, PacWest Bank Corp. is set to merge with Bank of California ahead of second quarter earnings results. Under the terms of the deal, both California-based banks will merge into one bank called Pacific Western Bank. The move aims to restore confidence in the sector after the collapse of 3 regional banks earlier this year. We mentioned kind of mixed on Wall Street right now. We're seeing red. The Dow off 5 points at 35,433. The S&P 500 off 12 at 45.55. And the NASDAQ down 70 points at 14,074. The gold standard up $4.90 an ounce. Oil is down 38 cents a barrel. Buy now.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 117, south-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest. An excessive heat warning remains in effect. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 90. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. That wind becoming south-southeast after midnight. Thursday, sunny and hot with a high near 115. Southeast wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, then turning out of the southwest. Right now, downtown El Centro, we're hanging at 95 degrees with that 25% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast 3 to 5 miles an hour. And we mentioned it earlier. We'll mention again, the excessive heat warning is in effect through Friday. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
For more than a century, AM radio has evolved to meet the needs of our community. In their car, at home, or on the job, more than 80 million listeners depend on AM radio each month. AM radio is also the backbone of the emergency alert system, which keeps us safe in dangerous times. It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Coming up, CBS News on the hour will take you around the world. And, of course, we keep you up to date on local news at AM 1230.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. Key developments in court affecting President Biden's son and an Oscar-winning actor. First, a London jury has found Kevin Spacey not guilty of all charges in a sex assault case brought by 4 men.
I'm enormously grateful to the jury for having taken the time to examine all of the evidence and all of the facts carefully before they reach their decision. And I am humbled by the outcome today.
And here at home, a Trump-appointed judge will decide today whether to accept the plea deal for President Biden's son Hunter. The agreement in the tax case would spare him time behind bars. CBS's Catherine Herridge.
Since the plea was announced in June, IRS whistleblowers have come forward alleging Hunter Biden got preferential treatment, and they believe the evidence supported more serious charges. His legal team insists the years-long probe was thorough, and now a Delaware judge will have her say.
Rudy Giuliani has conceded that while acting as a lawyer for former President Trump, he made false statements by suggesting that 2 Georgia election workers had mishandled 2020 election ballots. He is the subject of a defamation suit. 4 people hurt in New York City this morning when a fire on a construction crane caused the arm to hit a building as it fell to a Manhattan street below. CBS's Lilia Luciano on the scene.
There was a fire in the engine compartment of the crane. There was a crane operator operating it in the construction site. He tried to extinguish the fire, wasn't able to. He was carrying 16 tons of cement. And so all of that weight succumbed under the heat, fell to the ground. Fortunately, nobody was seriously injured.
A House panel hearing testimony on unidentified aerial phenomena, what were known for decades as UFOs. Ryan Graves is a former F-18 pilot.
These sightings are not rare or isolated. They are routine. The stigma attached to UAP is real and powerful and challenges national security. It silences commercial pilots who fear professional repercussions, discourages witnesses. It is only compounded by recent government claims questioning the credibility of eyewitness testimony.
It's expected Federal Reserve policymakers will boost interest rates by 1/4 point today in the continuing effort to put the stop to inflation. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Even though there's been great progress on inflation, CPI has come down from 9.1% in the middle of 2022 to 3% recently, Fed officials are concerned that rate will not come down to the 2% target quickly enough.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up about 10 points, and the NASDAQ is down 100 points. This is CBS News.
Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed, the end-to-end hiring solution. Attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
MVP's bonus days are back at Lowe's. Find special savings on top brands like DeWalt. Right now, save $60 when you buy a DeWalt impact driver or drill for just $99 each. Plus, MVP's Pro Rewards members will earn 3 times the bonus points when shopping the Pro Zone. Shop in-store and online today. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. DeWalt offer about 7/17 through 8/2. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts if any. Valid through 7/28. Subject to change.
Keeping your kids safe is a full-time job. Whether it's putting on outlet covers, installing child gates, or gluing down your priceless face. So Duracell made one part of childproofing simple. Our lithium coin batteries are the only ones coated in a non-toxic bitterant to help discourage swallowing. Your kid is safer, and you've got one less thing to worry about. Or glue down. Duracell, engineered for more. Available in 2032, 2025, and 2016 sizes.
Sports and politics have collided at the Olympics for decades. The issue now is the war that has battered Ukraine.
Russia hasn't competed as a nation in the Olympic Games since 2016. As the war in Ukraine continues, the International Olympic Committee says it hasn't yet decided if individual neutral athletes from Russia and Ukraine will be allowed to compete.
I think we have made the criteria very clear.
IOC President Thomas Bach says that with exactly 1 year to go, there is still time to decide. Elaine Cobb, CBS News, Paris.
A federal lawsuit alleges the health insurance giant Cigna used a computer algorithm to automatically reject hundreds of thousands of patient claims without examining them individually as required by California law. The suit says the review took about 1 second per claim on average before they were sent on to doctors. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. I mean, 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
He's looking for a microphone. He looks all confused. And I think if he ever gets a microphone, we'll be able to talk to him because he's waving his arms. There's been something gone wrong here for just an instant.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.